Saturday hauling for you guys today. Sorry I missed you last week. I wasn't able to pre-film a video, but I went down to the Fort Worth, Dallas, Weatherford area and had myself a little bit of a vacation. So that's where I was, and I was gonna pre-film my empties video, which I typically do around Thanksgiving, but I like sit on the floor for that because there's such a substantial amount of stuff, and with my leg, my knee and stuff being messed up, I couldn't like sit on the floor. So I wasn't able to do it. I still need to film that empties video. It's going to be quite substantial. But anyway, let's get into some of the stuff that I picked up. I posted a picture on Instagram too. I made it inside one of the shops in Fort Worth to the Louis Vuitton and picked up a little bag. So I'll show that to you guys too because you seemed quite interested on Instagram. During Black Friday, Lilly Lashes was doing 50% off a lot of their eyelashes, and that included two of my favorite from the brand. So I picked up a ton. I initially placed one order, and then before the sale was over, I placed another order. Primarily for the Mykonos Light and the Mykonos. I got more of the light version because I wear those a lot more often. The originals are obviously a little bit more dramatic, but I really love both styles. So I'll just show them to you guys. I got the Mykonos Light on today, and it appears I also grabbed one of the Miami Lights. I don't recall. I'll have to look at my sheet because I don't remember picking them up. They do look quite pretty. So let me just show you all of these. Here's Miami Light, here is Mykonos Light, and then here is the regular Mykonos. So not to bore you too long, I do cut about a third of the lash from the outer corner to fit how I like as much as I like on my eye. I don't like a full strip of lash. It's just really irritating on the inner corner. I also feel like too much volume on that inner corner kind of closes off my eye, if that makes sense. But I love these lashes. The pair that I have on now, I wore them every single day when I was on my trip, and I wore them several times prior to, and I'm wearing them today. They last a really long time, especially if you take care of them. So I picked up a ton of lashes from Lilly Lashes. And then after the Sephora VIB sale, the True Cream Moisturizing Balm, which I picked up during the sale, it went on an even more like substantial sale. So I grabbed two more of them. I picked up the large jars, 3.3 fluid ounce. I adore this moisturizer. If you've got really dry skin, this is a good one. I do like to mix it with the CeraVe night cream as well, but my skin just gets so dry, especially in the winter times. I had run out of this, and then I kind of veered off, and I just missed it. My skin loves this stuff, so it was on a really good sale again. So I picked up two of the large versions of the Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm, not the Aqua Balm, which is more like a gel, like a light version, which to me feels like a serum on my skin. But this is the thicker moisturizing balm right there. Also during Black Friday, Chantecaille was doing 25% off their website, and I wasn't sure the cheetah collection was going to be included because a lot of times brands do that with like newer collections, but it was. So I picked up the two products I was eyeing from that collection, and then I picked up a single eyeshadow from their Wild Horses collection. I originally purchased three because the fourth one was sold out everywhere, and I thought that was like the end of it. I couldn't find it anywhere, but it was on the website, so I think that they added this particular shade to the permanent range. I don't think they added all of them because I didn't see any of the others, but this one they must have, because I think it was their most popular shade from that collection of four shadows. So this one is the Luminescent Eye Shade Mustang in Shimmering Cinnamon. It's 0.08 ounces of product, and it's got the two horses rearing up on the front. I had to get it. I got the other three, and I don't know why I waited so long when they originally came out, probably because I was trying to hit a sale because these are quite pricey. But they got horses on them. So I picked this guy up, and it is a really beautiful shade. Relatively boring. Both of the shadow products that I picked up from Chantecaille are quite boring compared to a lot of the stuff that I wear, but I do like to pair shades like this with like more like vibrant, colorful shades, and I do love me a baked gelée. Granted, this one's quite tame, but it was, I think, again, their most popular shade. So made in Italy. Again, it's a baked gelée. Here is the packaging, and then here's the shade. It's just a really pretty kind of tan beige, light beige, with some kind of a little bit of sparkle and satin sheen to it. So yeah, Very basic, but still really pretty. So I actually paired this shadow with the Cheetah palette, which I also got, and this has 3 shades. So this is the Cheetah Eye Trio, 0.08 ounces of product, also made in Italy. These ones are regular eyeshadows, they're not Big Chalet, but I love the packaging on this one as well. Chantecaille really gets a guy with the packaging, but they do donate a percentage of the proceeds to different foundations and stuff like that, which is quite nice. There's a little paper in there, and then you've got 2 matte shadows and then a kind of shimmer in there, and they're great quality. They're just, again, they're very basic, like neutral shades, you know. And I actually wore these 4 shades together. You can see they're very complementary, and if anything, I just wished for something deeper in the crease. So I think I grabbed that day, I grabbed just a bit of a black and kind of put it through there, but just a very neutral set of eyeshadows right there. But that's the Cheetah Trio right there. And then I also picked up the Cheetah Lip Veil in Desert Lily. I was going back and forth between the 2 shades, and I was trying to find like swatches online and on YouTube to see which shade was lighter. I didn't care if it was a cooler tone or a warmer tone. I just wanted the lighter version. I love the formulation of both the lip veils and the lip cheeks. This is the box packaging right here. This guy's got a total of made in Italy, for starters, a total of 2.5 grams or 0.08 ounces of product. And it's got the magnetic closure, and it's got the cheetah on there. I typically, when they do like the animal packaging, I typically like to get one of the shades to add to my collection of Chantecaille lip products with the cute packaging. But this here, it's a really pretty color. I might wear it more in the summertime, but it is a little bit deeper than I thought it was going to be, which I kind of thought it was going to be going into it anyway, but it's still a really pretty shade. It's just like a burnt mid-tone rose. And so when I had worn this, I just grabbed Mac's Myth and mixed it to just lighten it up, but it still kind of retained that kind of little bit of terracotta tone, but it was like a lighter version. But that is the, again, the Desert Lily lip veil right there from the Cheetah collection, and I believe they're still doing 25% off if I'm not mistaken. So those are the products that I picked up from Chantecaille. I forgot, also from Lilly lashes, this is just the funnest and funniest but still practical thing that I probably didn't need, but maybe I did. I got this lash wardrobe. It is an eyelash hanger, like literal eyelash hanger. So I was nervous about like the lashes sticking on the little hangers after I use them. So what I do is I just don't like take the glue off. I leave the glue on until the next time I use them, and then they stick on the little hanger. But I've always got eyelashes laying all over the place. You know, you just pull them off and like set them down on the counter or something. I usually set them on the bathroom counter, and then I wash them in there and stuff too. But this is just like really cute, but really practical as well. So I'm going to try to make it a point to just hang up my eyelashes after I use them. So this is the Mykonos light right there. That's about as much as I cut off and the size that I like to wear them at. And then this was a little free pair of their Luxe lashes. These are cut as well. I don't know if you can see the split towards the outside, but these are really pretty, kind of just light eyelashes. And then you can also throw stuff in the tray, like other eyelashes or smaller ones or whatever. So I got it during the sale because it was also on sale, and it came with 8 eyelash racks or eyelash hangers. So yeah, it's really cute, really functional. I'm hoping to kind of gather up my loose eyelashes with this so they're not like laying all over the place. So I also got that. I also picked up both of the new Anastasia Beverly Hills 9-pan palettes. I'm actually wearing the sugar one on my eyes today, so I'll start off with that one. So these guys here are made in the USA and imported, made in USA with US and imported materials is what it says on the packaging. Total of 0.98 grams or 0.03 ounces per shade in here. So the packaging is super boring. Like, let's put something cute on there, you know? It's just very, very boring. But at least they're different colors so you can tell which one you're like grabbing. So again, this is the one that I'm wearing today. It is a plastic packaging with a magnetic closure. It's got a nice little weight to it. The shadow quality is great. Like, they blend out great. They're pigmented. I have nothing bad to say about the quality of the eyeshadows other than they're quite loose. So you do have to be careful to like tap your brush off with the mattes, or like how hard you put your brush in there, because they're quite soft and it can like kick up quite a bit of product in the pan. So just to be mindful of that. Other than that, I don't really have anything bad to say about the shadows. They're very, very nice. And again, this is the one that I've got on my eyes today. And then these next ones, I'm trying to be quite gentle because I'll pick up like a lot of product. Typical eyeshadow formulas. They're not like anything unique or revolutionary. They're just a standard kind of powder formulation. And then this last one. So that one is Sugar, right there. That's what the back looks like. And then the other one is called Spice, and this one's got the same amount of product, also made in the USA with US and imported materials. So this one's got the tan packaging. Same thing with this one. It's just a soft formula, but great quality. And both of these are easily standalone for me too, which I also like. I probably wouldn't travel with these because I think that they might be a little bit too delicate because of that softer formula. That blue, when I opened it up, because I did pick these up inside of Ulta, I had to push the blue down. It was like kind of puffed out a little bit. It wasn't cracked or anything, but it was on the verge of like, you know. And then these guys. They're almost like caramel in tone, like a yellow browns. And then this last one. So that one right there is Spice. And you can see them both together there. So that's the packaging on that one as well. Also during Black Friday, House of Sillage was doing a really, really good sale. So I kind of lost my marbles a little bit. Bought several backups of my favorite perfumes because I catch myself not wearing my favorites as much as I want to because I don't want to run out of them. So I almost wish that the House of Sillage would do some type of a refill system where you can refill the pretty bottles that you already have. They have done, which I'll show you in a minute because I did purchase one, done the capless refills where you just buy the bottom of the fragrance. So that's kind of headed in the right direction. But like if you use up the perfume because you love it so much, that bottle is just so stunning, you know. But anyway, let me start off with the two fragrances that I didn't have. I used to be on their PR list. I'm not sure like what went on with that or whatever, but I didn't get sent a perfume from them for a hot minute. And these ones are the last ones that they came out with that I didn't have. So this is the Mickey and Minnie Mouse version, and I bought the set. It was like the two together for a pretty discounted price. But the House of Sillage fragrances are very unique. Like it's very difficult for me to go into Ulta or Sephora and smell, not all brands, but a lot of the mainstream like designer brands. They smell so synthetic to me. So I've purchased several backups of several of my favorites, and I bought some more of my favorites. But let me start off with the two new ones that I got that I didn't have prior to. I kind of blind bought them, which I don't do that a lot with fragrances, but I always feel quite confident in the House of Sillage ones. So I got the Joyful Escape Mickey Mouse fragrance. These are limited edition ones. Everything about the presentation of their products is just exceptional. So you open it up and then here is your fragrance right there. So this is the Mickey Mouse one and the bottles are stunning. There's like a little authenticity card that comes in the box as well. They're lined with Swarovski crystals and then you can see the scene on the lid. They recently just dropped right after, I think, Thanksgiving, a Pink Panther fragrance, which the notes, the way that the notes read on that one, I'm going to pick that one up too at some point. But this was Joyful Escape. And these ones here, they're not quite as sweet as the original Mickey and Minnie Mouse fragrances, but they're still really, really pretty. It's almost like they have a slight bit of a sweetness, but some powdery aspect to it, but not like overbearing or anything. They're still very pretty fragrances. It'd be probably best to read the notes on the website. I don't have one of the little cards in front of me to read it, but they're just really pleasant, easy to wear, and you only need like 2 or 3 spritz of any of the House of Sillage fragrances, and I smell them all day long. They have a really, really good longevity. I think a lot of them are 0.18% perfume oil and higher. I can be quite fragrance sensitive, so I have to be careful what fragrances I put on because I can get a little lightheaded. Like overly sweet gourmands can be a bit too much depending on what direction the gourmand goes. But I always have really good luck with the House of Sillage fragrances. So this one again is the Joyful Escape, and you can see it's etched underneath the lid as well there. And it is a really lovely one. Easy to wear. Both of these new fragrances are really easy to wear. And then the other one is the Blissful Moments Minnie Mouse fragrance, also limited edition. Again, presentation and packaging is just stellar. And there's the bottle on that one right there. It's got the bow with the Swarovski crystals on it like the original as well. And then you can see the scene with Mickey and Minnie on it. And I mean, these are no joke in terms of weight. They're very substantial, very weighted. This is actually the fragrance that I'm wearing today. And again, it's sweet, but there's a slight bit of like a, I don't know if it's a patchouli, but like a little bit of a cologne-ness to it, but also a powder aspect to it. It's really pretty, really unique, which is the case for a lot of the House of Sillage fragrances. But this one is a really pretty one as well. I just wish that there wasn't so many limited edition fragrances. Like they release a new fragrance and it kind of, at least the refills of the limited edition fragrances would become available later on. That's what I wish. Because again, I catch myself not wearing them as often as I want to because I don't want to run out of the bottle. You know what I mean? So anyway, just beautiful fragrances again. So that one is the Minnie Mouse version. Again, very, very beautiful. Swarovski crystals around it as well. I also got the men's fragrance in House of Sillage number 004. I got this for my boyfriend. This is the one that he likes to wear. And then I also picked up another one of the original Minnie Mouse fragrance, which this is the one that's on my shelf. This is just a delight. This is the second backup of this fragrance that I have. And again, 2 spritzes is what you need for this to last all day long. It is such a beautiful, sweet, like, it's got a sweetness like a hard candy would be, like a Skittle or something. It doesn't smell like Skittles, but those kind of candies, not like chocolates. But it's just very, very beautiful fragrance as well. So I got another one of those guys, and this is what the original bottle looks like, in case you were wondering. They did a limited edition purple one too, but I think that one sold out and then they didn't re-release that one. But that's the original Minnie Mouse. I got another backup of Hufflepuff, which is one of my favorites. That's my 3rd backup of this fragrance. This is what the bottle on this one looks like. Because I do have a decent amount of backups. You can see that I wear this one a decent amount. And again, 2-3 spritzes. It is so good. I've got a backup of Gryffindor too, which is the red one, and I love that one as well. And I would have grabbed another one. They came back out with it after it had sold out, and that one wasn't part of the sale though, so I held tight And I'm hoping it'll go on sale. Like the Pink Panther one, I can pick both of those up. But I got another Gryffindor. It's just a beautiful, again, it's a gourmand. It's sweet, but not overly so. It's just a stunning, unique scent. And then I grabbed the third backup of the Sweet Atelier Sweet Dream fragrance. This is the one with the gummy bears on it. The yellow one, the cream chiffon one, is really nice as well. But I can only kind of wear that one mixed with this one because that one is that really, really, really sweet, like bakery sweet. And I really like it mixed with this fragrance. So when I wear that one, I do mix it. It's just a little bit too much for me to wear by itself with that sweetness, and that's just a personal thing. But this is what the bottle of Sweet Atelier looks like. And then this is another one that I reach for a substantial amount, a lot in the summertime. It's another one that's sweet, but so unique. Like 2 or 3 spritzes, again, you can smell it all day long. So this is my third backup of Sweet Atelier. And the last backup that I got, which is the second backup that I have of this one, is the Wednesday fragrance, which I love, love, love the fragrance, obviously, but the bottle as well. Like the opal top on there and the little hand. What is his name again? Thing on the cover. This is just an awesome, deep, rich, pretty fragrance for fall and winter. Like I wear it quite a lot. I've got this shirt with Wednesday on it, like a t-shirt, and so I reach for it. I say we wear Wednesday on Wednesday, and then we wear Wednesday. I really like the show on Netflix as well, but I've always loved the Addams Family series. But this has got the etching on there, just a beautiful cap, and it's a rich, dark, pretty fragrance. 2 spritzes is typically what I do of this one, and again, it lasts all day long. So I got a second version of Wednesday, and one of my favorite bottles. It's just very cool. That was not my last backup. I got a backup of the, let me open it up. It's a refill of Whispers of Truth, which, let me grab the bottle for that one. This is the bottle of the Whispers of Truth. I also love the Whispers of Truth Noir. I wish that they would do a refill in that as well. I would wear both of these more. I definitely wear the Noir more if I had a backup. Now I'll start to really wear this one more. This is my favorite springtime fragrance. It's just a stunning fragrance. This particular one is the most expensive in their Whispers line. And it must have something to do with the notes and the perfume oils that are in here. They must be more expensive, but it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So I was really excited to get the refill, which is just the bottom. I was going to open it up, but I think I'll leave the cellophane on to keep it hopefully fresh longer. So the refill just comes in a box like that, and I got this one, I think it was 50% off, so it was $99 for the refill. But that's how pretty the bottle on Whispers of Truth is. And then with my purchase, I got a free lipstick case and refill of the Batman, which they did send me when this came out, and it's just a really pretty lipstick case. I have several of these bow ties. I actually got my mom one as well, and so I'll probably give this one to her because she's got a few of the lipsticks too. So they sent that over as well, and I love the Batman fragrance, but I've got 2 of those, and then the men's cologne as well, which I do like to wear men's clones. But I picked up a refill of Nude Sakura too, which is one of my favorite lipsticks in my collection. The color is just stunning. So I've actually got it in this bow tie, so I can swatch it for you guys here. So this is Nude Sakura from their Diamond lipstick range. It's got like a vanilla scent, which I love too. So that is my massive House of Sillage order. I'm a fan. I didn't do a ton of makeup shopping when I was in Texas. I didn't go to a Sephora. I didn't go to like a walking shopping mall. I didn't go to an Ulta. There was a Chanel boutique. We went to the shops in Fort Worth, which is the bag I'll show you in a minute that I picked up there. And I should have went in the Chanel boutique they had there. I just looked by in passing, and I originally thought it was like a purse store, and it's just, Chanel bags are just not my thing. So I didn't go in there, but then when I passed back through, I noticed it was just their beauty store, and I should have went in there, but we were on a mission to, I think we were going to go eat or something like that. But these are the only 2 products that I picked up when I was down there. that were makeup, and it's kind of funny. We went into a Target and they had these new e.l.f. glitter eyeshadows, fine as fleck glitter shadows. So I picked up 2 shades of these, and there's what is it? I don't have the packaging because I didn't want to like pack it to fly, you know. 0.07 ounces of product in here, and these are like dainty, pretty sparkles, but they're very like soft. So if you aren't really into like over the top sparkle, you might really like these. So my brother's girlfriend, she has a house in Weatherford, so we went down there. Long story short, she likes more subtle makeup like this. She actually picked up the same 2 shades as I do, and she absolutely loves them. And I think they're really pretty. They're just really soft, like sparkle, especially for what I typically wear, you know. So this one's White Hot. And this will pair good for some palettes that don't have a ton of light shades. But you can see there's like a bit of a translucent base to it with the sparkles in like a light white champagne. So it's pretty, it's just soft, you know. So that one is White Hot. And like I said, my brother's girlfriend loves both of these shades that she picked up, and she does wear a much softer eyeshadow look, you know. And then the other one is Pop Off Pink, which is, it's a slightly lavender shade. It's not really pink in my opinion. It's got just a bit of a purple aspect to it. And I find that for me, a stiffer brush works better in these. So as I'm like swatching them with my fingers, I'm like pressing them. You can see my fingers are creating a bit of hard pan. So it is best to use a more stiff brush for when I use them at least. But those are the fine as fleck glitter eyeshadows right there. And you can see just how kind of soft and dainty they are. They're $6. And then the bag that I picked up at Louis Vuitton is the new mini bum bag. And you guys know I like a little bag. And this is a little bag. And I was looking at it online, but I was really excited to see it in store, because a big thing for me is being able to fit the larger iPhone in there. And it fits. It fit really nice in there. I wanted to get the mini Speedy. I have the very original mini Speedy that came out years ago, and that definitely doesn't fit the larger iPhones, but it came out in the black Empreinte, and my mom actually got that bag, but just because my iPhone don't fit in there, I'm like, well, I'd have to carry it. I want to be able to put it in a, you know, in my bag. So it fit in there. So I went ahead and picked it up in the black Empreinte. I was kind of torn because I wanted to get the coated canvas as well. You do have to be a little bit more delicate with the Empreinte than you do the coated canvas. The coated canvas can just take a licking. I mean, these bags can take a licking too, but you have to be careful because this is leather and they will wear on the corners. So you just have to kind of be mindful of that. That's just the nature of the material, you know. So I was trying to decide between the two because I didn't want to get 2 of the same bag. I just wanted one or the other, you know, but I knew that the coated canvas I could really abuse that one, but I'm not quite the party gal that I used to be, so it should be fine. So I went with the Empreinte, and the cards fit perfect in this pouch, which that's one of the things when I throw my phone in my smaller bags when I go to get it out, just because I have a case on there, it can grab a card or 2, and I've dropped them on the ground. I've actually recently I lost a card doing that. So I really like this little pouch on the front to put my cards in, the phone in the back. It's not going to grab a card and accidentally fall out. So it was just kind of perfect. And it comes with 2 straps. I've got the chain on it right now. It's quite heavy and weighted, and the chain length is quite perfect because typically this is how I go around with a bag like this on my hand. You guys have seen me with bags where the straps don't come off or they're really long. I put a knot in them and it actually looks quite cute, but it shortens up the strap when there aren't enough holes or if it's too long. Otherwise, if I'm like, say, shopping and I need both hands, then it just fits kind of in the crook of my arm, you know. But it does also come with a strap as well. And this has got holes in it so you can adjust it, but on the smallest hole that it goes to, it's still longer than this chain. So what I'd probably do is kind of put it in a mid hole and then put a knot in it like I've done with previous bags if I want to use the leather strap. But it does come with 2 straps as well. And then as one does when they get a new bag, they transfer everything into it and start using it. So I've got stuff in here, but it's a big open pocket, and it does fit like the perfect amount of things that I use, which is I've got this mini Too Faced brush in here, and then I've got a mini powder for like degreasing, and I've got an eyeliner. You never know, I might smudge. My favorite little Sistane individual preservative-free eye drops. I've got really dry eyes. I don't like to leave home without like one of these in my pocket. And then I think, oh, I do have some eye drops in here, which I probably don't. I don't wear these too much, but sometimes my eyes are really bloodshot, and this Lumify will whiten them up. So that's what I have in here so far, which I didn't even know I put all this stuff in here. But there's a hair tie in there too, just in case I need to braid my hair. It was raining down there a decent amount, and I've got that fine, naturally wavy hair, and when it rains or there's a lot of humidity, my hair just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and sometimes it's best just to braid it. So that's what the inside of the bag looks like, and it is lined in suede as well. This front pocket is also lined in suede, and I think I have an SPF lip balm in here too. I like to kind of puff the little pockets out with stuff so that they don't look so smashed in, so I put this in there for the time being. Otherwise it would fit in the bigger pouch, just so it looks like it's, you know, pushed out a bit. But is that not just, it's like this just the perfect me bag. So again, this is the mini bum bag, and I seen it in a tan Empreinte and a cream Empreinte. They've got the coated canvas, and then they have the black Empreinte, and that's the one that I got, and I just love it. And then lastly, I got in 2 PR packages. This first one is from Too Faced. They sent over a couple products. It's one of their little trend products that they sent over. So that's the card that comes inside. Today I had one bubbler, and I didn't want to drink another bubbler, and I was feeling like having some coffee, and so I made coffee, which I haven't done in a hot minute. And I didn't drink all the coffee. It's in that blue Yeti right there, but I drank probably half of it, and I'm like, ugh. So I should probably just stick to one or the other and not try to drink bubblers with coffee. But if you see me a little bit shaky, I just noticed that when I held that card up. But anyway, there are 2 lip injection extreme lip shapers. And I was really interested in these lip liners when they first came out, and then I watched a YouTube video, and it's got the lip injection bite to it, and then it turned me off. But one of my absolute favorite lip liners ever, which they discontinued, which I'm not happy about, I think this is my last or second to the last backup, is the Lady Bold Badass lip liner. I love this lip liner. I've been through several of them, but I can't find it on the Too Faced website anymore, so I think they've been discontinued. Anyway, these are the new ones, and I love the shade, the nude shade they sent me, which I wore the other day, and then they sent me the espresso shot. I love the color of that nude shade, but they sting. They have a bite to them, and it's not like it, you know, you feel that like bite for a half hour or something. It was like 5 hours, and I was like, this is a bit substantial, and I'm not crazy about that. So even though I love the shade, I don't know how often I will wear the lip liner. So let me swatch the 2 shades. Some people love that extra bite that the lip injection products from Too Faced give. So the color's great. The formulation itself, like how it glides on and everything, the pigmentation, that's great. The lip injection ingredient, which is usually, I think, cayenne pepper, it's got a bite and it lasts. So I'll swatch Puffy Nude first. 0.01 ounces or 0.38 ounces of product. It does say on the packaging, which I didn't read this earlier, 8-hour plumping. Yeah, it lasted a long time. It started to wear off, I think, after a few hours, like the actual product itself, so it must have toned down a little bit for me from like eating and drinking and stuff, and I didn't reapply, but it says 8-hour plumping on there. So this first one again is Puffy Nude. This is what the packaging looks like, and it is a click style, so it doesn't go back down. And again, I do love the color. It's just a really pretty nude. So that's Puffy Nude, and the other shade is the Espresso Shot, which is a dark nude right there. Both great tones, great colors, but yeah, you can smell the pepper in there. Let's find the ingredient here. Let me find it on the ingredient list. I'll tell you what it is. I am not locating what the ingredient is. Usually it's like cayenne pepper and stuff, but nothing on here is like yelling at me that that's what the bite is from. I don't know, maybe the capsicum frutescens fruit extract? Maybe it's that. Anyway, those are the 2 lip liners right there. And then inside the package, I thought there was a lipstick, but there isn't one in the box. It was just on the card. They did send over the Born This Way, the Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette right there, which I'm actually going to give to my brother's girlfriend because I do have this palette. I purchased it when it first came out, and the quality on these Born This Way palettes is super nice. I've got all of them. They're really, really great quality. So huge thank you to Too Faced for sending over that package as well. And then lastly here, I got in a PR package from Youth to the People, and I love a lot of their skincare products, so I was very excited to see it. This is the box that it came in. I always like to show this because they really come out with some innovative like packaging for PR stuff. But there's a bag in there that I will totally use for traveling. So it's got a card with information on there, and it's a good size like travel skincare case, and there's a strap in here as well, like a big wide Youth to the People strap that goes on there as well. And there's a large bottle, kale and green tea spinach with vitamins superfood cleanser, 8 ounces in there, which I love this cleanser. I've actually purchased this and repurchased this in the past. It's a really gentle but effective cleanser, like, and it smells really good too. So that was in there. And then 2 products that I have never tried, the Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Oil, Maki and Acai Prickly Pear Goji Facial Oil, 1 fluid ounce. So I'm excited to try this. I haven't tried this one yet, but I have tried the other one. I almost bought the other one I'm going to show you in Sephora a few times and then I didn't. But this is the Super Berry Oil right here. I'm really excited to try that, especially it's wintertime and my skin's extra dry. And then one of their new products, the Superfood Skin Drip Smooth and Glow Serum, Kale and Peptide Dandelion Root Niacinamide Postbiotic. So yeah, I had this in my hands at Sephora. I like put some on the back and like massaged it, and it just felt so nice. And then I didn't get it because I do have some products I'm trying to work through, but I still like to try new skincare products, but I don't like things to expire, so I'm trying to be efficient or smart about it. So I put it back, but I've been using this every single night since I got it, and it is such a nice serum. It's almost like my skin just soaks it up. It just really loves it, and I haven't gotten any breakouts or irritation or nothing. It almost just feels like a good drink of water for my skin. So this is the box. Oh, it's like crooked right here. And then here is the serum. So it is green. I use 1 or 2 pumps is what I've been doing at nighttime. And I just really, really like it. So this one and the cactus serum, I want to buy that again because that was another one though where my skin just soaked that up. I got a mini of it somewhere and I used it up and loved it. So I'll just read a little bit on the card here. It says, Cleanse It, our best-selling superfood cleanser, gently removes makeup, SPF, and excess oils without stripping skin. Treat It Superfood Skin Drip Serum, our 3-in-1 barrier boosting super serum, deeply hydrates, which I felt that, brightens an even skin tone. Put it to the test and watch your skin drink it up. Oh, that's funny. It's funny that I said that and then I read this on the card, because I'm the worst about reading the card information before like using the products. And then it says, get glowing. Press a few drops of Super Berry Dream Oil into skin for healthy glow. It's also the perfect makeup prep for a glowing base. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Super huge thank you to Youth to the People for sending me over that goodie package and that nice little travel bag as well. And that is everything that I have for the haul today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I will see you guys later. Bye.